Morning. Today is the 20th and the energy is massively heavy, but not grim, which is good. Today they're giving me, show me the way. I have heard it, I don't know what's by. Somebody needs to be shown. They want to do something, but they need to be shown how, I think. And it is Judgment Day, so people will either be making a decision to raise things to the ground and begin again, or sticking in the mud, not being able to move for whatever reason, stubbornness or the situation that they're in. But it has to happen. So, and they know it has to happen. It's what the need is showing. So hopefully Spirit will show us what we have to do in this situation, whatever situation you're in. So we got some of the things from yesterday's read. I'm a bit worried that we haven't heard about the violence thing yet. There was a lady at the funeral that survived some massive violence, so we'll see what the news brings today, because it usually takes a couple of days to come out on it, but I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping that's all it was. Not that it was not a big thing, because it was, but I was really worried yesterday, I have to admit. So let's see. Angel Gabriel with his horn, I think it's Gabriel, blowing the walls of Jericho down to rebuild and rise like the phoenix. There it is in the first parlour, so it is massively important. Somebody in the now. It's too, you leave it any longer and it'll be too late, whatever this is. So, first pile, there's no denying that it's important then. A lot of confusion. Living in a dream world, some people. Somebody not knowing which option to choose. Everything's so pleasant. Why would we want to rock the boat? Must be on something. Abundance, growth, the 3rd or the 30th, possibly of this month or next month. But it's anybody born on that day, living at that number, wherever you see those numbers, 3 or 30. It's abundance. It's the military, November the 11th, May the 31st, poppies, the name Poppy. It's mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. There is something here growing. Oh, I lied. It's the right way around. So, to grow, we must demolish something. Because we've outgrown it. See how giant he is. If we're growing, we have to grow bigger. So we'll bust out of our clothes, we'll bust out of our homes, we'll bust out of our country. Maybe, for some of you, that's all it is. You're getting bigger. Some of you could be pregnant and the clothes aren't fitting. This is worrying. Depression. Maybe because the clothes aren't fitting, your hormones are kicking in and you're thinking, oh, I don't feel very pretty, I don't feel very nice. That cup is empty. Somebody's drained, somebody's unhappy, possibly there's unfaithfulness, but it's drained of all emotion. Void, if you like, because of a heartache, sorrow, loss or separation. So, in some cases it could be that your mother's got dementia like mine. Trust me, that makes you grow. And it causes heartache and it causes separation. But you're growing past this situation. There's fear though, because we all fear growing old or growing up. We all want to do it until it's the reality. So somebody's putting this off until tomorrow, living in the dream world, thinking, oh, it'll all brush over. Somebody born in the year of the dog is holding you back. But the thing is, you sat there wishing and dreaming instead of actually doing it. You're going to live in regret all your life. Apologies, again, military, uniforms, dark complexions, the year of the horse, improvements in finance and career, slow moving improvements. This is the beekeeper. Remember, the honey, get more bees with honey than vinegar, and the person with a limp. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this one would be a Virgo cusper. Someone needs to take action today. Stop putting it off till tomorrow. It needs to be done today. Action, passion. Find what you're passionate in and do it. So we've got 2 positive cards. 3 and 30 and 20. Raising things to the ground, growing out of your skin, shedding it, and beginning something new. Rising like the phoenix. But there is fear. 22. We've got 3 weeks to a month here and 7 months. 7 months of living in a dream world. Oh, yeah, you see, still the confusion. Torn between 2 jobs, 2 people, 2 situations, spreading yourself too thin. And like I said, some of you, it's when you ping-ponging your way between elderly parents and grandkids, splitting yourself in 3, not knowing which way to turn. There's too much going on. Spirit going to give you the opportunity of a new beginning, a new home, a new life, a new business, whatever it is, grab it. Any offers that come your way, any proposals that come your way, will pay off within a year. You need to find peace of mind and some rest. 4 weeks. So that period of 4 weeks keeps coming up. Somebody feels they can't stand on their own 2 feet financially. Probably what's holding them back. And they may be in a codependent situation. But you see the shooting star, they don't forget that wish. That's something that they really wanted. They've been dreaming about it for so long. And that wish and dream will come true. But first, you've got to face the chaos. Aquarius energy. When you do, there'll be hope, healing and freedom. 17 is positive. There's boredom as well as fear. Which is going to win? The boredom or the fear? 4 months. Yeah, something isn't over. Something's coming around again while we're still in the Mercury retrograde to be brought to a conclusion. 21. Delays in travel, obstacles in your path. But if you take action, there will be a celebration. The thing with this is the 4 and the 1 make 5. So you know that somebody's not going to be happy about it if you take action. And that it will rock this happy home life. You're going to have to defend yourself in this situation. Defend your choices. So 21 and 22 is negative. So tomorrow and the day after may not be good days. Because somebody made a decision today that they're going to take action. There it is again. The apology. Somebody is improving the situation step by step, piece by piece. Children could have a bearing on this situation, or your childhood and your mother. A new beginning. Happy memories, fond memories. There's the father. So now we've got mum and dad, both in the upright. That's Aries energy. Head and face is healed. Having some self-respect. Getting up, getting washed, getting dressed. Putting the best foot forward. Presenting themselves well to the world. And it will bring success. 4 and 31. Unconditional love. Water sign female. There is shared resources involved in the situation. And unconditional love. But you have to love yourself. Not in an egotistical way. Just in enough so that you don't let others walk all over you. Somebody isn't reaching the potential where they are, so they have to get out into society and mingle. Wasted the time on a team or a situation for 3 years. Maybe they did some study and they didn't like it. Because it didn't challenge them. There was no achievement in it for 3 years at least. So Spirit giving you the red light there. It isn't working. So stop what you're doing. There's that 5 of Wands. It's going to cause problems there when you say it isn't working and that you don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, the answer will be no. What do you mean no? That's why this is delayed. No, this isn't happening. And unfortunately for a few of you, it seems that a child will not go full term and it becomes a nightmare situation. Yeah, I thought so. There may be, and I'm really sorry for those of you out there that this has taken place, the loss of an unborn child. 10 weeks is mentioned. Maybe you were at 10 weeks. If that's the case, Spirit saying sorry. And there is a mother and a father, or maternal and paternal figure in Spirit saying the soul has been received, they're looking after it. Or it can be a child of any age. A couple may have lost a child. And it's always sad. Parents should never bury their children. But there needs to be unconditional love here for each other. You're both grieving. Sick of walking me, I'm done, I've had enough. Brought me to my knees. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. This needs to be raised to the ground and begin again. Maybe you'll have to begin again in separation. Maybe you can do it together. Who knows? But this needs a lot of work. So, 8th house of friends. Your friends will help you. 11th house, which is getting out there into society. Your wishes and dreams coming true. But only if you face the chaos. If you choose not to, nothing's going to change. Wait, where's my book? $35, which boils down to an 8. So 35 may mean something to you. 3 of Cups, reunions, celebrations. Somebody doesn't want someone who walks behind them or leads them or walks in front of them. They just want someone to walk. They don't want them to walk behind them, in front of them, or follow them, just to walk beside them. And that's what it says on my profile. It's the 3 graces of hope, faith, and charity. The bonds of friendship, support from friends and other associations. Don't attempt to go it alone. When you put the 3 of Cups to the 7 of Cups, you have the 10 of Cups. Your happiness is at stake. You are going to need help. Associations, connections to others, groups, community, society, ideals and aspirations, the house of friends, but so much more than that. It's the collective. It's how we align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. We are the only ones that can do it. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this planet, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to the ideals. And I think somebody said at the funeral yesterday about something similar. The 11th house says that we are not in this world alone, that it's time to aim higher and go among the broader society, to work with others or share energies. This is not a good time to be alone. The support of allies and other groups is necessary. So don't let anybody be isolated and on their own or bullied. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among groups of friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. Because to achieve your objective, you need to pool your resources with others. There will be changes in your friendships and associations. You may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. And there we have the boss, the father figure, the government official, so maybe that's true. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause or goal. Or it could be through friendships or lovers or spouses that you will be allowed to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time. Like I said, if you're given an offer, take it with both hands. Um, Even though it's fortuitous time to join a class, a club, a society or group, it's also important to be stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren and children who belong to lovers. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to the surrounding cards of the meaning of this issue. The appearance of the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can also indicate open enemies and rivals. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, yes. Where's that 5 of Wands? There it is, spirited competition. Bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So if it's not a good time to serve your needs only, it's time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends and others. Source of help, alliances, groups, friends, the black sheep of the family, goals, hopes, wishes and dreams. And many of us in the spiritual society are the black sheep, aren't we? Gwyneth, the number 5, the mother. So again, it's the mother energy. So we've got mum and we've got dad. So we've got 3, 4 and 5 now. Must be important. Could be the beginning of October. So you may know somebody called Gwen or Gwyn. The Trinity knot is in this circle is the symbol which represents the maiden, the mother and the crown, which conversely is the 3 of Cups, which was that card. Hope, faith and charity. The 3 life cycles of women. Gwyneth, the mother and the present. The mother is happy with her little fairy sprites, and the energy of Gwyneth is all about nurturing. Nurturing is an aspect that one can give to others and also give to oneself. So that's what they want you to do with what they said. Fill your own cup, love yourself enough because your cup is drained. It's a beautiful thing to help others, but many times it is to the detriment of our own health. We forget to put ourselves on a priority list. We hear too often that you cannot drink from an empty cup. Caregivers must drink from this cup first in order to benefit others. Gwyneth may be asking you to look at where you are not nurturing yourself or being nurtured in your life. Well, I haven't been away this year, I must admit, so I think a time away might be on the cards. Are you living the life you wish? Does anyone in your life give back to you or support you in your time of need? Are you tired, overwhelmed and stressed? Yes, it looks like you are. Or giving too much of yourself. It may be time to give back to yourself. The elementals know that this reality is time poor, as we fit far too much into our days. So they ask us to take small steps to look after ourselves. Read that book you have next to your bed for 15 minutes a day. Go for a bushwalk. Have a cup of tea outside. In nature, without taking your phone with you. Gwyneth's message is also one of being present. So slow down. Stop thinking too far ahead. Be present with yourself, your loved ones, and life itself. It starts with integrating the small things, finding peace of mind. Once it becomes a habit, you'll find you start increasing these small gestures and feel much calmer and more peaceful. But you have to cut out time for yourself. Let's see. And there it is again, wander on that path less travelled. What you find will surprise you. So what you fear is what you should be doing. And there it is again, the friends, the reunions. The most unlikely friendships can form like variated lichen on hard rock. They create tight bonds. So look to your tribe, look to your friends, find where you belong. It's important now that we have people we can trust around us. The last 2 years have been to show us who we cannot trust, who have treated us abysmally. And now we know who we can and can't trust. And it may have been a bit of a shock. So let's do the goddess. So everything happens for a reason, and we know it's been a terrible time this past 2-3 years, but it has shown us the people's true colours, who we would not tell anything to now, who we would not agree with on many issues, and that's what you need to know. You've picked sides without even realising it. And there is Mother Earth, Gaia. So again, the mother is very important. Or Earth, planet Earth, depending on what your situation is. Again, the farmers. Oh, and it's open straight at our page. So it's very important today. Somebody's mother may have passed today. Somebody's mother may... Oh, well, the Queen, we know. But somebody else's mother... It may be an anniversary of a passing, or mum's just trying to communicate. Gaia is the living body of the earth from which we take sustenance. Warmth, darkness, deep rest and refreshment. And that's what they want you to do. Rest and refresh. We've been through a lot. We need to get strong for the next level. Restoration of natural cycles, creating a firm and clear foundation for a project or a relationship, because these foundations are not firm. The Earth Goddess Gaia brings you the promise of regeneration, but you have to go deep within yourself to emerge with new clarity. Gaia brings order to chaos, so you face that chaos head on, because Gaia's got you. She represents stability coming into your life and safety. She demands careful preparation, and if the groundwork is done to her satisfaction, she will bring fruition to your hopes and dreams. She will calm your fears and hold you tenderly in her arms, rocking you gently into your future. She brings mothering at a deep level, understanding, nurture, and guidance. How beautiful is that? So she's giving us the opposite of our red light, what we've got now. We've got a red light to stop, because we need to rejuvenate. That's our red light, stop. The Three of Pentacles is the traffic lights. Stop what you're doing. Get yourself solid, strong, so nothing can get at you, and be ready for the fight. Face your fears head on. Because it's not going to come to any of us easy. Even when we've chosen a path, it's not going to be an easy path. Nothing worth having is meant to be easy, but it will be a dream come true. So speak your truth, especially about money. Third house, Taurus, is mentioned twice. It's about marriages, friendships. What do we say about friends? And Venus, love. You may fall in love with your best friend, who knows? But you have to speak your truth. Neck and throat issues healed. It's about schools, it's about teachers, it's about institutions, your upbringing, your indoctrination. It's Gemini, it's not Taurus. Hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, communication. So again, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So they're saying probably we can't do anything till we come out of that, which is 10 days, 2 weeks. Short journeys, learning, immediate environment, neighbourhoods, and manners of speech. So be careful how you speak to people and how they speak to you. You will know by the way they speak to you, and how you allow them to speak to you is another thing. Taurus in Venus, or Venus in Taurus, sorry, desires sensual satisfaction, affection, passive, faithful, possessive, and jealous, finding deep satisfaction in relationships. Venus in Taurus falls quickly in lust, cautiously in love, and is attracted to voluptuous partners. So they're not bothered if you've got a little bit of meat on your bones. So why are you, basically, and I said that at the beginning, didn't I, about the lady who thought she'd put on weight. They don't care. They really don't care. So take a new path. Find yourself a good bunch of mates and move forward. End this chapter and rise like the phoenix. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for listening. Bye.